Hey now, see now.
Hey now, say now.
What's been going on?
Oh, it's a fantastic Friday.
Yes, it is.
Yes, yes.
Hey, you guys. You're listening to Petty on the Rocks podcast side A. I'm your host, Erica Jade.
And I am Vernon Petty.
Mm-hmm. 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 So what do we have for the... Did you see my... I was trying to TikTok, baby. I was really...
Hey man, look,
It
first and
was a
foremost,
lot.
to the listeners, if you guys are on TikTok, y'all should follow silly_slim on TikTok.
I was
You will be
trying.
pleasantly surprised and delighted to see that lovely face all the time if you do. Secondly, I want to say that it's a beautiful and wonderful promo video that you made for the podcasts.
Thanks, I tried. I really tried. Try and get us out there.
Yeah, hey man, look. Everything start with baby steps, For real. Everything start with baby steps.
All right, what you got for us today, Vern?
What I got for y'all today, let's see.
Hold on, wait. Y'all make sure y'all follow Vern too, because,
Man, but I ain't on the tickety-tockety yet. And as soon as I'm on the
You're not
tickety-tockety...
at all? Like, not even
At
an
all.
account to look?
Nope, not even a look. I'm not.
All right,
I ain't giving
postpone
China my data yet until I know I am on there 100% monetarily. You can't have my data unless I know I'm not on there bullshitting at all. For real, I need to be posting to generate something because I'm not giving y'all my whereabouts just so y'all motherfuckers can have it.
Right.
That's all. And I know me. I get on these social media jumps, and what I start doing, following big booty hoes. And then next thing you know, all I'm doing is distracted by big booty hoes, little booty hoes, medium booty hoes, average booty hoes, small booty hoes, all booty hoes. I'm cool on the following of the book because I do it enough everywhere else. So I'm just trying, I want to have a target niche and make sure it just stays on niche, like how these how these people be doing like the little remixes and telling their little fun fact or whatever. I want to make sure all my TikToks is something like that, like on brand.
I love the conspiracy ones. They get me going.
Do you feel me?
I'm like, damn you, white devil.
Yeah, so I'm a little... I still want to map that out, but it's some other things I'm in the process of mapping.
That was telling me about Lovecrest County or country?
No.
Did you watch that?
No, but I heard it was okay. I heard it was a good show.
You need to watch that. It's like the black version of Harry Potter, but better.
Is that on HBO Max?
Yes.
All right, so that means I got to bootleg it. Sorry, HBO
I
Max.
wish I could give you the information I'm using, but
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that to you, But I'll bootleg it. I'll bootleg it.
I mean, we all part of Bootleg Nation over here.
Yeah. I trust me. I was bootlegging Netflix till it came back on.
Jeez, Monique.
Yeah, man. Yeah, all my bootleg.
When are they gonna do a season 2? They need to stop playing with the people.
I don't know. But
playing with
these shows are be throwing a lot, like be canceling off a lot of shows without even telling them.
Damn, that's
kind of... Yeah, it's kind of whack. And the streaming services are a little more ruthless about it than like the networks will be. All the streaming services is acting like UPN acted back in the day.
Damn.
And you remember how that shit was.
Right.
UPN and what was that, WB?
Yeah.
How they just cut all the motherfuckers off and tell them.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's the shit these streaming services been on. Especially HBO Max and Netflix.
Well, they need to cut the shit. I just heard conspiracy theory, of course, that these niggas is probably not gonna bring this show back because it's too close to the truth. If not, disclosing the real truth. That's how
Mm.
good it is.
Okay.
White people
Mm.
stealing black people's magic, blah 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 blah. But pretty
Okay.
good. There's some slavery
Now, man,
shit in
now.
there. I don't really like shit with the slavery shit in there, but
And this name, Lovecraft County or
I think it's
Love
country.
Country?
I
Okay.
think it's Lovecraft Country.
All right. All right.
I'm a little dyslexic, so if it's county, let me know.
That's hey. If it is, I'll let you know. But you know how that go.
All right. So what you got for the people?
Man,
Cause
look.
I got some shit. Yeah.
If
This
y'all look
stuff.
on my Twitter page, right,
Mm,
y'all gonna see something that may appear odd.
mhm.
It's full of retweets. Well,
Mhm.
my timeline is often filled with retweets because, for the most part, these are this like the cheat sheet of the things I talk about on here with you guys.
Mm, mm,
But a woman who happens to look like she's a fairly young woman
mhm.
has been sentenced to 34. I said it, 34
Sheesh.
years in prison
Sheesh.
for retweeting
Sheesh.
about women's rights,
Wow. What country is she in?
including the women's right to drive. Now, this is in Saudi Arabia.
I knew it. I knew she was in some country
She was
where they
there. Now,
doing the most.
I don't have all the particulars of this story. I'm not going to act like I do, but I feel kind of bad now
Mhm.
for my comments towards Live Golf because
Uh.
Live Golf is a Saudi Arabian based golf league, and
Mm,
they're the ones giving all this big money to all these stars for them to leave the PGA. Now, I'm all for people getting the bag, but dang, I ain't know Saudi Arabia went that hard on their women.
sheesh.
It's like you 34 years. Like
Sheesh.
you for one, she shouldn't be locked up for 34 hours. She
Mm,
shouldn't be locked up for 34 minutes. Y'all giving the girl 34 years
sheesh.
for retweets,
Mm, mm, mm.
for having an opinion of her own. Like that. That's just crazy. That's just crazy.
Sheesh.
How do you feel? How do you feel about that?
Well, good thing I'm not in Saudi Arabia
You feel,
because
hey,
they would have been put my black ass under the jail. I just feel bad for it, and I wish when stuff like that happen, like that, they could get proper representation that would see how ridiculous that is. Because at the end of the day, my nigga, what? I don't want. I would hate to see how many years I get for the porn I'll be watching. Sheesh.
oh my God, Lord have mercy.
Sheesh.
Ooh,
I got a
ooh.
story for your ass, which is again how if you're white, they think they think white is right. Because
Okay.
this story right here, if they were black, that car would have been aired out quicker than a goddamn movie theater that's been part of a mass shooting. I don't know. I couldn't think of nothing quick enough. But anyway,
Yeah.
cops said Rachel Zion Clay, 36, was detained in the back of the police car after she was be, found behaving strangely in an Oklahoma neighborhood. But she wasn't being arrested.
Mm.
Officers arrived at the scene last Friday for a welfare check after Clay was found crawling around and barking. While handcuffed for her own safety, she managed to get her hands free and grabbed the cop's assault rifle on the back seat. She opened fire on both the police officer and a passerby
Mm-hmm.
before barricading herself in the squad car for 3 hours. Shocking dashcam footage from inside the car shows the moment Clay points the AR-15 out of the back window and pulls the trigger. Says she fired about 10 rounds. While in the back seat of the patrol car, she was able to get her wrists free from the handcuffs, and the handcuffs were put on properly. There's
Whoa.
there's several switches. One is a gun switch to unlock the gun lock, and she found it.
Mm.
Unlocked the gun lock and was able to retrieve an AR-15 rifle.
Mm.
Then she was able to figure out how to put a round in it. She
Uh,
wasn't that goddamn high, but put a round in it, put it on fire, and she fired approximately 10 rounds at our deputies in a civilian. Cops said the woman tested positive for methamphetamines after she finally surrendered. She was taken into custody and held at the Grady County Jail. Both the cop and passerby suffered non-life threatening injuries and have since been released from the hospital, according to the authorities.
damn.
This happened August 19th, or it was reported August 19th.
And what state?
Yeah, Oklahoma.
All right, so Oklahoma's a wild ass place.
First the
Um,
fucking
and
Wild
my
Wild West.
opinion on that is,
Ain't got shit on that bitch.
like you said, if it ain't white, it ain't right these days,
Negro.
according to a
If
lot
that
of
was a
things.
colored, my nigga, if that was a colored, soon as the cops were able to get out of the car safely and they knew that them motherfuckers were not harmed, they would have lit that
Oh,
car
oh
up.
yeah, should have been dead.
They
Should have
would have
been
lit
dead.
that car up. Period.
Should have been dead.
They shoot us for less. So
Yeah.
the fact that she was able to do all that, shoot at people with the AR-15, did not get beaten or shot back at, I'm just
Right.
going to let them have it. I don't even, as a black person in America, damn. They probably stopped there by our favorite restaurant on the way to the precinct. Like, goddamn.
Right. And she lived
To
to
see,
see another day.
that's a cool story to tell your kids. Yeah, one time I was in the back of the police car. Them niggas thought they had me. I slid up out of that shit quick as fuck, grabbed that motherfucking gun, and showed them who was boss.
No bullshit, man.
Meanwhile, I'm scared to stop and stand on the corner too long after 10.
Hmm.
Like, that shit's crazy. That's how that Lovecraft, that shit was crazy. Just like that. They had to showing the sun downtown, how the cop pulled them over and basically followed them until they got out of the fucking county and literally was on their ass to the very second, to the point if they would have sped, he would have pulled them over. And yeah, and if they would have not got over that borderline in enough time, it would have been a wrap. So like just watching stuff like that make me realize like this world is so fucked up. Like so fucked up. I suggest you take a gander. Watch 3 episodes, tell me what you think. Just you gotta watch 3.
Hmm. I will do. I definitely will do. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
ladies, 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 ladies. I want you guys to please, if you're driving, please be extra careful. I see two different reports. One, a woman in Texas is rushed to the emergency room after touching a poison laced napkin that was placed on her car door handle. So that's
Ooh.
one, right?
See,
That's
this is
one.
why I
That's
don't
the
got a
first
car. I
one.
got too many ops. Say no.
Now,
Sorry, I
the
play too much.
second one, I forgot what city this is in, but I believe it's Georgia. they are putting tags like zip tie tags
Mm-hmm.
on the back handle of women's cars to let traffickers and kidnappers know that these are the people to go target. So,
What?
ladies, I need you to be extremely vigilant, extremely diligent.
Mm-mm.
Stay as armed as you can with whatever you can. I'm not telling you go get a pistol. If you can find
I'm
some
telling you, go
crazy
get a
ass good
pistol.
mace or
Bear
something
mace,
that you
bear
could get
mace,
out
bear
and you
mace.
could beat somebody to the punch with, like, do that. Like, you ain't got it. I ain't telling you go get strapped. There's pellet guns that will hurt a nigga if you shoot them the right way with. Like, there's alternatives. I ain't saying get strapped. Get strapped if you need to. But I'm not saying get strapped.
Get strapped, get strapped.
Look, you hear how get strapped if you need to. But I ain't
Right.
saying get strapped. But for real though, it's like it is crazy. It's
Man.
out here. And I need y'all to understand that this world is feeling like it's set up to be against these ladies, to be against y'all. You guys are the creators of the future. I don't want to see no woman go down for nothing if they don't have to. Now, if
Mm.
they done did some crazy shit, I mean, hey, I can't fault what's going on in the world, but like women that ain't got shit coming to them, I don't want them to be victims of anything. So please, please, I beg of you guys to be safe out there because this is an alarming trend that's happening often that they are targeting the door handles of cars for women. They're paying attention and like time or whatever. So I just need y'all to just stay sharp. I know everything be lit and y'all be wanting to go out, and I know be seen to look cute because that's what y'all be doing, being seen to look cute. But you know,
Mm-hmm.
be protected as well. Traveling, I hate telling y'all traveling in groups and bunches because bitches be shady, but do what you got to do to feel like you're always on guard and as protected as possible from these creepy ass motherfuckers out here.
Mm.
Yeah.
I was just watching a documentary that was talking about how many women disappear yearly and how many um mm, sorry, I was just looking at something.
Mm-hmm.
What was we saying?
Oh, you was talking about you was looking at a documentary about how women be
Oh yeah,
disappearing.
yeah,
What
yeah.
happened? Yeah.
Especially black women. And yeah, we're a hot commodity for our organs. Men for their organs, their you know body parts and things like that. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry, I just seen something. It said Twitter reacts to rumors of alleged sex tape of Lori Harvey. Right, and someone said I got 17 viruses looking for this Lori Harvey
Hey,
link.
yo,
My computer
people
about to
are
blow up.
running with that
Can
just as
y'all
bad
stop
as they
playing?
ran
It's
with the
really not.
Beyonce album leak. They
That
was like, this
shit is
Beyonce album leak got my shit looking like LimeWire again.
that is hilarious.
Yeah, so yeah, I did hear about that Lori Harvey shit giving people viruses.
Uh.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Gotta respect Lori Harvey for moving the way she moved, man. That's
Yeah.
all I can say. She rarely talks, and when she talks, motherfuckers listen. She got like a Jay Prince effect. I hate to say it like that and compare the two to each other, but like she really got like a when I say something, y'all ain't gonna have no choice but to listen type of vibe to motherfuckers. And you gotta respect that. And they don't come off corny like an R&B singer or nothing like that. Like that should be
Um.
coming off like she mean that shit. And look, man, I'm just trying
Okay.
to be
All
out the
right. All
way.
right. We offer her, but yeah. So couple charged for having sex on amusement park ride. Woman told police she bent over to pick up a pack of cigarettes and her partner was helping. According to Fox 5, a woman and a man, both aged 32, were seen having sexual intercourse on a giant wheel ride at Cedar Point Amusement Park. According to a police report obtained by Fox television stations, the incident was witnessed by four women, including two kids.
Oh Lord.
An officer with Sandusky Police Department said the two originally denied having sex on the ride. The woman told police she had shorts on under her dress and dropped a pack of cigarettes, and she bent over to grab it and her partner helped.
He was hitting that thing.
I am just
Hey man, who said you
wow.
couldn't get a ride on a ride?
Can't get a ride on the ride. He's riding all right.
Yeah, who said you couldn't get a hump on the bump? I
What?
don't
You
know. I'm talking shit.
No, no,
Um,
no. I was seeing some other creeped out shit. Go ahead. And this motherfucker is from Pennsylvania. God damn.
mm. Oh, you looking at what I'm looking at? Then you talking about the Pennsylvania man facing charges for trying to buy stolen
Yes.
human
Can I
remains.
say something? Can I say something?
What's
First,
your
first of all, you know that they want our organs. That's why I advise you, black, brown people, do not put organ donor on your goddamn license because that's what I used to do all the time for years. And I realized they don't give a fuck about us. And they literally just want the body parts. So if you almost out, they gonna take you out and then take your shit. I don't got this to do. You gonna fight for my liver. Fuck that. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. And then you got motherfuckers like this creepy crawler fucking trying to buy shit. That's just nasty. What the fuck was he gonna do with it? Go ahead, read the story. I'm sorry. It was just so over.
a
Sorry.
Pennsylvania man was charged with abuse of a corpse, receiving stolen property, and other charges. Say he allegedly tried to buy stolen human remains from an Arkansas woman for a possible resale on Facebook. A spokeswoman
What?
from the University of Arkansas of Medical Sciences in Little Rock confirmed that the remains were to be donated to their facility. Their spokeswoman, Leslie Taylor, said that they were instead stolen from the Arkansas Central Mortuary Services in Little Rock by a
What?
female employee of said place, adding that there's an additional federal investigation.
I heard a heart's going for 100,000 if I'm not mistaken. Was it a heart or a liver? I don't know. I seen one of them on one of the people, doing the conspiracy theories and things like that, pretty
Hmm.
much describing how much these parts are, and this is why people try to get their hands on them. But yeah,
Yeah.
how do you feel about this, Vern?
Well, you know,
I want to wait real quick. How much was like did he spend? But go ahead.
that they don't say the amount he was gonna pay. I'm looking at it too. But hold on. He agreed to pay the woman $4,000 for the body parts.
Wow.
Yep. And there was gonna be 3 5-gallon buckets with assorted parts.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's eerie. That's odd. Um, I don't know what homeboy was into. Looked like some creepy shit if you see this mugshot. Um,
Is someone calling you?
no.
Oh.
Well, I went in and out, huh?
Yeah, it was like a if a jump in the vocal made sense, like it wasn't necessarily like a cutout, it was like a bump.
Okay. Okay. Nah, ain't nobody hit me up. But
Mhm.
but no, like he looks like he's the type that will probably buy some body parts, sad to say, if you look at him. So my
Tevin
opinion
Campbell's
on it
gay.
is I don't know what's going on in the world, but everything's weird.
Okay, not to say everything's weird, but Tevin Campbell's gay. I didn't know that.
Man,
Was
you
that
ought
was
to. I love you. I love you dearly.
that was already like
I care about you affectionately.
was that already a
Tevin Campbell has been gay since you've known who Tevin Campbell was.
Oh.
And it's
Okay.
always been a thing. The only thing about him, I'm not trying to be a dick, but he shouldn't have had to be scared to be who he is. We knew.
I mean, I
Like,
only know Can We Talk, so I'm not even tripping. But he got a kid. So,
nah, he's had more songs than Can We Talk.
well, hey, I'm only speaking of the one that I know and like.
All
But can
right.
I say
Have
this?
you seen that video?
No.
Whenever you get a chance, just Google the Can We Talk video.
Can I say something? Can I say
Hmm.
something? But he got kids.
I don't. Gay people have babies.
Yeah, you're right. So then wouldn't he be bisexual?
That nigga is gay.
He said he came out at 19 or 20. That's crazy.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, he came out a while ago, but we knew.
So when did
We
he have
you
talk
don't
about the kids?
you don't remember the episode of the Fresh Prince?
No.
He was on the episode of the Fresh Prince. If you just got it, if you man, look, he's been gay. He's been gay.
He's been gay. Been
He's been
gay.
gay. Word to the
Um,
rub.
Shut up. Word to the rub.
Word to the rub. He's been gay. For real.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
and I'm not trying to be funny, but like, just from a standpoint of like, bruh, I remember I seen this dude, random dude, making a testimony about him coming out to his mom or something like that for the first time. And he was basically like, yeah, when he said it to her, she was like, well, the closet door always been open. We just waiting on your ass to walk out, man. We love you.
Oh, shit.
And that's basically the sentiments with Tevin Campbell. Like, come on, my nigga. No,
Yeah, all the
we knew.
comments are saying like we knew in 1990. Someone said
Yes,
we
this shit
been
was
new.
not news. This is not news. This is, I don't know. This is only making news because he's choosing to say something. But
Uh,
this is not news for real.
mm.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
But yeah, Tevin's cool though. And look, that don't take nothing away from his talent. The nigga range is just as good as it was back then.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's phenomenal. I ain't got nothing against Holmes, but nigga, that's not news. You just want to be relevant. Don't worry, I'll stream a couple of your records, with the rest of the world right now. You get your little bump up that you get every month, 3 months, whatever.
I just want to know.
I'm not trying to sound negative, but
I just want to know what are we gonna do with R. Kelly's so-called baby mom, that savage girl? What are we doing with it?
um, we are going to let her stay in whatever state of delusion she's in. I want to talk about his song on TikTok, which is making me say, you know what? Fuck the people even more. Because just hearing him say, shake, 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 for 20 seconds sounds better than
Goodbye.
most of the R&B I've ever heard in my life. Okay.
Oh man.
And then the little dance with the little hand motion. Oh my God, that's just so tight. Niggas get excited seeing the motherfucking Jones shake. I even
Dude.
looked at the
Okay.
little midget shit. Oh, let me not call her a midget. I'm sorry.
Little person.
I even seen some small people shake. Some small adult people would do the shake shit. That shit was all adorable and shit. I said, oh, look at her doing the shake.
Can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
Do you got something else petty? Because I just seen something petty. You know how I feel about church and gospel.
Oh no, I mean I got stories, but do you think?
Okay, nope. Real quick, this is the last one, and you can just. Okay, so Juanita Bynum ignites social media debate with viral clip where she claims you can't be saved listening to secular music. So, you know, I'm just looking at what everybody's saying and stuff. My point is, you can't tell people anything because you aren't God. You can deliver what he has for you to give, but unless God signed off on that, you cannot say that, because that's like saying if you smoke cigarettes, you're not getting into heaven. You don't know. You're not a guy. You're not even an angel to say, well, the big man upstairs said, if you whatever, whatever, um, yeah, no. Anyway,
Right.
long story short, I'm in these comments, and Macy Gray said, looking in the Bible for where it says you cannot listen to Usher. Carrie Hilson second that, and we all know Macy Gray is hilarious. But
Right.
anyway, that's all I wanted to say on that. Like that whole, like, telling people what they can be and not be to be part of God is always baffling to me, because how can, okay, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess if I pray to God, my prayers are canceled out if I turn on Megan Thee Stallion. That's what she's telling me. Yeah, it's a no for me. I don't really believe that, but that's just my opinion.
Right. Yeah. I mean, look, I I understand what people are trying to say, but at the same time, like, there's so much knowledge and so to be knowledgeable about that you
Hmm.
can't limit somebody's range to one thing.
Right.
And you tell them don't listen to secular music, you're limiting like 35 genres of music, and then you're only allowing the 10 genres that gospel music has and
I didn't
classical.
know. I didn't even know gospel had different genres. I
I
mean,
mean,
like,
they got
hip
all,
hop, R
yeah,
and B, gospel. Oh, okay, okay.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I still don't know if they got 10 though, because I feel like it only got two, fast and slow. But go
I mean,
ahead.
hey, you get it be some places where the music sound like elevator music, but it's gospel. It be some places where the music sound like uh I can't believe it. Oh, that type of gospel
That
music. So
Tamala man, the truth is I'm tired. Hey, hey, when it comes true. Hey, hey. I was like, oh,
yeah, so
they need to remix that for real.
so I
Stop
I get
playing.
it though. I get what she's trying to say, but sometimes like
Listen
you
here.
can't limit. It's like you're limiting your people by telling your people, "Oh, don't try a little bit of everything."
I say, if the spirit does not convict you, let it fly. Okay,
Okay,
long
for sure.
if it does not convict you, you do not feel attacked or feel bad by listening to that music, I say go for it, because at the end of the day, I feel there is a temple for all types of secular music when it comes down to my neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack, or what's that song? Ooh, I'm so excited. Like that.
Right,
That
the Too Close song. Yeah,
yeah, I like when it is hidden within the message. Like it's a hidden message. Like so excited. What's this called? So excited?
so excited. What song was that? What's the
No,
one?
what song was we just singing? I
Oh
mean,
yeah, that's Too Close. That's
oh,
Too
too close.
Close.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I said, I need help. Anyway, so that too close and peaches and cream. I didn't know what they was talking about. I did not know what they were
Um,
talking about.
yeah, I'm a
Now
nasty nigga. I know what Peaches and
bring
Cream was at inception. I
Okay,
said,
well,
I'm sorry.
bring
I'm sorry.
back classics like that and maybe it wouldn't sound so bad. I mean, WAP is a little uh it's catchy, it's interesting, it's confident, but to the virgin ears, it tings a little bit. So
Hmm.
I get it, but I feel like it's all within your spirit, what your mind, body, and heart is telling you to do. Like, I love me some Sada Baby. I ain't about shit he be rapping about, though. And at the end of the day, I know sometimes I need to turn Sada off and turn some Ari or some Erica on. I still get like vibed out with Erica Badu. So I guess it just depends. And then I have a list of my pop slash white music, if you will. I don't know how to say that. That sounds fucked up, but you know what I mean.
Hmm.
Not necessarily the urban hip hop music. So yeah, I mean, I like music. Music is music if it sounds good with a good message or whatever. Like as long as it is not no demonic shit or, like that pastor I was saying, Beyonce's Good Girl or Church Girl was. He, I ain't got time. I ain't got time.
Nah, I feel you. Did
Who's
you
next? Go,
did you hear
go,
about the
go, go.
did you hear about the people that got fired 4 days into their new hire training because the company no longer held the position?
That's petty as fuck. And
Yo, that is some petty ass news there.
that's fucked up.
Like,
That's
dog, imagine you go through all the work to get the fucking job.
someone owes me.
And then day 4 into training, they like, yeah, man, that position ain't even around no more. Y'all niggas could peace be unto you motherfuckers.
Goodbye.
Yo, that is great. That is so great.
That was a good
Um,
petty story. Hopefully, and they didn't even work long enough to get motherfucking unemployment. Like, damn.
right. 4 days into the training. 4.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Oh, shout out to the country of Scotland.
Okay.
Scotland is the first country to offer tampons and pads for the free.
For the free.
For the free.
And you said Scotland and where?
No, I'm just saying Scotland is the first country though ever to offer tampons and pads.
I need to go to Scotland. They like niggas over there.
We'll figure it
I
out.
guess we can Google it. Google
For
that.
the free though. So that is dope. That's
That's
dope.
crazy.
Um, did you? Oh no, did you hear about uh Bishop Whitehead talking about how he wants to box D.L. Hughley?
What? What? That is not what would Jesus do. I mean, that's not what Jesus would do. What the hell is going on here?
And I quote: "This is from I am Bishop Whitehead."
Oh shit! Not the website though.
No, no, no. This is his official Instagram handle.
What did he say?
It's in his stories. It's from yesterday. It says, "I'm still waiting on your answer, DL little man at Real DL Hughley. Let's get in the boxing ring. Let's make it happen. $1 million is already on the table. I'm the wrong pastor, brother. Let's strap the gloves on. This is what men do." At World Star, at Baller Alert, at Shade Room, and at 50 Cent, you need to referee this match. Bishop Lamar M. Whitehead.
First of all, whose money he putting up to fight? You putting out the church's money to fight?
Putting up the church's money to
Huh?
fight, baby.
I
Putting
know
up
he
the
don't got a smooth million just sitting around. And if he does, what do he do besides preach? I need to know. How long? I need somebody to do some research out there in the world because this shit don't make no sense. And if the congregation ain't sitting there twiddling their thumbs and wondering what the fuck is really good, what's really going on, I don't know where they came from. How heavy did they fall on their head? Because there's no way I'm going to a church where a pastor is not leading in such manners of the Lord. And I don't think the Lord would be part of no antagonizing no fight. I could see if he was answering the fight, but you calling somebody out to fight, what happened to turn the other cheek? Huh?
right,
Huh?
right.
Let's ask Miss Juanita Byams how she feel about her brother in the cloth deciding to fight. And is he fighting because of remarks that were made about how he's probably a bogus pastor?
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm just going to pass on this petty situation and just declare it some bullshit. And shout out to the congregation that's giving up their tithes and offerings for this man to put up $1 million to fight a celebrity that is actually a freaking comedian who's actually a show host. I don't even understand. Is DL Hughley a fighter? I mean, we know Steve Harvey be talking about throwing hands, but I don't think DL ever really
Right.
put itself out there as a fighter.
Right.
That's like saying I want to fight. What's his name? Jaleel White, Urkel. I
Oh
want to
no, don't
fight.
fuck with Urkel. Urkel cut up now, Jack.
Okay, I'm not. The point is,
I know I'm fucking with you.
he
I'm fucking
don't
with you.
bother
But I know what you mean.
nobody.
I know what you said.
He doesn't bother nobody. He's cool. So if you want to fight Urkel, you the problem. You the problem. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Man. Look, man, stop raping these women.
Oh man.
I'm just gonna keep it flat out like that. Just stop raping these women. And stop being stupid about shit. A Memphis man kept the condom he used while raping a woman, and now he's being sentenced for having said evidence.
Good for him. Congratulations. You won the
28
dumbest
year old man
nigga award.
assaulted a Frazier woman in 2017. Now he's getting
Let's see.
25 years in prison. He got sentenced last Thursday. That's why it made, news today.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, he he abducted her at 6 a.m. On an August morning in 2017. Uh, showing the gun and telling her to go to a nearby house. And he raped her and kept the condom and put it in his pocket.
I don't understand why, but
He
good
put
for him. Guys
right.
don't like ugly, and some people that are ugly are also retarded. And he has to be the smartest motherfucker to fucking save evidence for himself. I don't know if that was a fetish or if that, but let's say we're glad that he did it because now he's not out there raping other people.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yes, that is the best part about it. That is the best part about it,
I'm
cause
glad he got caught with his bitch ass.
yeah, man, niggas is tripping, tripping,
Yeah.
tripping, tripping. All right, I got another one for you.
Mhm.
Human umbilical cords were found in luggage at a New Orleans airport.
Umbilical cords
Umbilical cords.
like the ones that be attached to babies?
Yes, human umbilical cords were recently found in
Do we
passenger
just have
luggage
those sitting
traveling through
around?
New Orleans International Airport.
Do we have those just sitting around?
I don't believe so.
Like, I mean, I guess I just need to see how they're like the real like how the function because I'm thinking we're aliens because if babies have umbilical cords and then you cut them, right?
Hmm.
But then when you have a new baby, you have another umbilical cord. And then when you have another baby, you have another umbilical. So they're like just cords up in our coochies.
You know what? Yeah, no, no. Yep. I
Sounds
feel
like
like
some alien versus predator type
I feel like you
shit.
felt during the part of your commercial where you was like blah 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 blah. I was like, this is so cute. Yeah, I was like, nope. Blah 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 blah
Now I
blah
need
blah
to
blah
do some.
blah.
I dropped out of high school, so and I don't think my GED covered like the body parts.
Well, they say in some cases parents opt to keep it. And in Japan, it's commonly saved in a traditional box.
Okay, but does it
They
get
said the
rotten or
traveler
fester?
detailed that it belonged to a relative. Yeah, so
But my point is, you have to have a baby to get one of those, right?
I believe so. Yes, yes.
I'm just sickened by this whole thing. It's like I'm just traveling around with the nipple of a woman. Like, you can tell a woman's nipple from a guy nipple, I think.
I'd hope so.
Or if, like if you take the nipple with the areola attached.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. I'm done. Do guys have areolas?
Yes,
I feel
everyone
like y'all
has
just.
areolas, baby.
I feel like y'all just got nipples. I'm done.
Oh man. Oh, I got something for you.
Lay it
In a
on.
weird case of irony, right?
Mhm.
A black professor who studies housing discrimination
Mm.
had his home estimated to be worth $472,000.
Okay.
A mortgage lender then denied a refinance loan.
I'm confused.
He went to have his house looked at,
Mhm.
and it was estimated to be worth almost $500,000.
Right.
Normally, you get a little refinance loan so you can lower your payments or get a kickback on some bread to, what I'm saying, do shit around the house,
Mhm.
blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
The mortgage lender denied it.
Okay.
Now, after him and his wife removed that black people lived in that dwelling, a second appraiser valued it at
What?
$750,000.
Wow. Where's this at?
This was in Baltimore.
Of course it was. Of course.
This was in Baltimore. Yep,
Yeah.
yep, and it's sad. And they sued him. They sued him
That
because
is
there's no
so
way you can get like you. There's no way you can miss that kind of mark on appraisals.
right.
Like that's too much of a gap. That wasn't 50,000. That wasn't 100,000. That was $250,000 for real.
Right.
So it's like, hold on, my shit is worth even more.
Right.
Like, hold on, big dog. But that's been happening. It happens all the time. So to all of our listeners, if you're a homeowner, you know, it never hurts to experiment if you're getting something appraised. If you think your white counterparts might get a bigger number, do the old switcheroo and let them act like the owners of the house, as opposed to because for some reason, they want to always cut the black dollar down.
Right.
LeBron James signed for a whole bunch of money, but LeBron James has probably made the NBA 30 times what he's gotten paid
Mm, mm, mm,
alone by himself.
mm.
But we ain't gonna talk about that. That's just one of those things I had to bring up because um listen to this shit.
Mhm.
The Shade Room
Mm.
posted a study that says if you're eager to find your perfect soulmate, you might want to book a one-way ticket to the
Mm.
Big Apple.
What? I would have been found my soulmate if that's the case, but go ahead.
According to a recent study, if you're single and eager to find your perfect soulmate, you might want to book a one-way ticket to the Big Apple. Jewelry company Angelic Diamonds conducted a poll that has now gone viral, ranking top cities around the world to find a soulmate by accessing the number of singles in each city. The research assessed searches for the word soulmate in the cities, the quality of restaurants, the hobbies for couples, and more metrics around finding quote unquote the one. With cities like Mexico City, Paris, and Tokyo ranking in the top 10, New York City was voted best city in the world by participants to meet your soulmate. Mumbai, India ranked as a close second, and Sao Paulo, Brazil came last with more than 125 million singles. According to the website, New York City was the only city to make it in the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be petty.
Go ahead.
The reason you might go find your soulmate in New York City is because everybody's outside.
Uh-huh.
The reason that everybody's outside in New York City is because their apartments are the size of closets. Way easier to find your soulmate when you gotta deal with somebody that live in a closet.
Ah,
Your whole battle get tested if you're dealing with somebody living in a closet. How well is that person going to operate around living in the closet? You got a fucking hot plate for your kitchen. You got to share the bathroom with your flow, your whole
what?
flow. I mean, people you don't know.
Hmm.
Everything jumbled up. That is a real true test of how much could I really love another person because they're paying $5,000 to live in a fucking closet.
Got $5,000 to live in a car. Ah,
Damn near voluntarily.
damn.
Damn near voluntarily.
Mm.
Like just riddle me that one. Damn near voluntarily. These motherfuckers are legit living out of a closet.
Mm.
Like you can't
I
get mad at
can't
nope.
get past how much. I can't get past the traffic, let alone anything else there. To be honest, so
You telling me I got to deal with JFK or LaGuardia for
uh,
starters? You telling me book a one-way ticket to JFK or LaGuardia, go and pay for go just get charged out the wazoo, overpriced at every turn from the cab. The only thing cheap might be the food,
mm, mm, mm.
but the cab gonna cost you a bunch of money. Don't try and catch a bus. You might have to catch a bus, but catch a bus and watch how much you got paid to get on the goddamn bus in New York.
Mm, mm, mm.
Like then you got to worry about getting finessed.
Yo, you are hilarious. Mm.
You gotta, you an out of town motherfucker and these fast moving motherfuckers. New York Minute. It's called a New York Minute for a reason.
Goodbye.
A New York stop. Do you know what a New York stop is?
No,
When you drive and you hit your brake and you come right off your brake at the stop sign.
I thought it was a California roll.
That's where the East Coast West Coast beef started. Is
Uh,
it a New York stop or a California roll?
I can't. I cannot.
I mean, is it? Is it? Is it?
I don't see. I don't want no smoke. I'm gonna just take the bus.
But yeah, hey, and they said people in Cali don't use their blinkers properly.
Jeez.
Yeah, they said when you in Cali, you just turn and go.
Oh, oh,
So no, thank you. I will not be looking for true love in New York City. Maybe a good time, maybe some tourist shit, but no, not love, not a soulmate. Because if it was that easy, I would have took a trip to New York 10 years ago.
yeah,
Everybody I know would have took that trip to New York. Oh, I'm about to just go up there and go link up or something.
yeah.
Nah, I'm not gonna get robbed trying to go buy tray bags because I know man.
You silly friend.
Hey big dog, we got the tray bags. Tray bags, you say? Hey, sound like my price. What's up? Didn't get finesse because I was trying to get the tray bag. Nah, thank you. I'm cool. I ain't from there. If I was born there, it'd be a little different, but I'm not. So it's cool.
But
Thank
I'm
you.
not.
No bullshit, man.
So we're coming up on our hour.
Yep. I got one more thing. If you want to go there, but we don't have to go there.
Sure, I'm not doing nothing but laying here and twiddling my toes.
Do you want to go like a mild story, or do you want to go a little over the top?
Okay. Well, you can do both if you want to.
All right. We're gonna go with the mild story. Timberland and Swiss Beats are suing Triller, saying that they haven't received the proper amount of money that they needed to receive, and ever since
Wait,
they
who is
sold Versus, huh?
who said this?
Swiss Beats and Timberland.
Maybe Timberland, but I don't know about Swiss Beats.
No,
Not.
no, 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 no. They own Triller.
Uh,
Like they own Triller together. I mean, not Triller. I'm sorry. They own Versus together. They
uh,
own Versus together, and they together sold Versus to Triller, and that they're suing Triller, claiming that Triller hasn't properly paid them for the Versus platform, and they're getting all these big wigs to get behind them to say to boycott Triller. But what makes me a little upset about this story is there were a bunch of black influencers that Triller pulled away from TikTok and Instagram and Snapchat, you know what I mean? And YouTube, like pulled them away from all those places and said, look, we're gonna cut a deal with y'all. Y'all gonna be the influencers over here to get this shit popping, and we're gonna cut y'all some bread. Don't worry about it. So they all left their respective places, start uploading all their shit to Triller, and Triller ain't cut the check to them either.
damn.
So we need to worry about what the fuck is going on with some of these companies, because they be saying all the right shit out loud, but then in the backhand, they acting real, what the fuck is going on. Like don't say you all for black creators and blah 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 blah, but when it's time to cut that check, y'all like, oh uh uh nah, cut that fucking check, Triller. And they talking about some and Triller's trying to say, yeah, well, we paid Timberland and Swiss already. They got paid more than what they deserve, da da da. And Timberland and Swiss ain't breaking down their money with the people they need to break it down with.
Mm-hmm.
I call it bullshit. I call it bullshit. People with this amount of prestige coming to a company that's, I ain't gonna say new, but like not really an old company, not like a 20-year ass company. Like
Mm,
we gotta look at the company like they funny.
right.
These people have been making beats and being out of the way for 30 years. Like if they don't want their face in the front lines, their face ain't gonna be in the front lines. So obviously y'all started that shit. They didn't. That's my take on that. Oh, what's your take on that? Do you have one?
Uh, about the damn.
You ain't impressed about that. That's cool. Look, I got you
Wait,
on
wait,
another one.
wait, wait. Back to the what was it called again?
Triller.
I was gonna say title, but yes, Triller. I mean, everybody wants their money. Like I don't think they're wrong for wanting their money. I think that's kind of capitalization off of them for sure. But it's like that's what they do. Like if they didn't start Triller as well as Versus, it's like they're gonna pay them for what they feel they use them for. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
What's
No,
the
that makes
next
sense. That makes sense. I
I'm getting
got I
sleepy.
got one more final one that's gonna blow your mind.
Oh, blow my mind, Daddy.
The demand for penis enhancement is rising,
I
and BBLs are dying out.
what?
Yep.
Cause you
Yep.
can't smack them fake booties like the real ones.
But who gonna tell a nigga he got a fake dick?
Now, what do we mean by like fake?
Nah, men are getting plastic surgery on their dick.
I thought that's what you said. Okay, I don't know how that's possible. Because it's a muscle and it needs to move and work. Can women that have breast implants? Breastfeed still?
I'm I'm not entirely sure, but there was cosmetic procedures performed on there was more than 1 million cosmetic procedures performed on men in 2018 alone.
Mm.
And men are getting what they call the daddy do-over. Yep, and it's a penis enlargement surgery.
I just want to know, is it fully functional? You know, how much it costs? How is it functional? Like, I don't know.
Man, all I can say is motherfuckers is yeah. Hey, I don't I just think it's funny because we try to preach body positivity and loving yourself for who you are and what you are and what you have. But you just never know what having a quote unquote unlimited source of money could do to you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I'll end that one. I'm not gonna be uh petty about it. I'm just saying like it's wild that the BBLs are dying out a little bit and that motherfuckers are really going places. Oh, I'm trying to get my dick bigger. Now, I only find it wild that so many men are like, oh shit, I'm trying to get my dick bigger. As opposed, because that's a thought. Like every nigga want a bigger dick. I don't care how big your dick is. You want it one
Oh
inch
man.
bigger.
Oh man. Okay.
Real shit. No, I don't care how big your dick. You could be walking around with the biggest dick or the smallest dick.
Oh
You'll be
shit.
like, I wonder what another inch or two look on this motherfucker.
Oh
That's
shit.
life. It's life. Hey man. Men wonder what they should look like, just how women wonder how they should look like if A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, I mean, that just goes to show that we're all human. I don't support fucking your face up.
Uh-huh.
I really don't 100% support the whole BBL thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at titties. If the butt shit looks correct, I'm not mad at that. But it gotta look correct, gotta be correct. You know what I mean? You gotta do your research on how to do it, what you're doing, blah blah blah. But, I think God made us all perfect the way we were though. Or the way we are. So we need to, try to stand as firm to that or close to that as possible, if
Right.
possible. You
Right.
know,
Right.
that's how I end that. That's what I end that on.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely taking a nap after this episode. That's why I got a little distant in the background because I'm like, oh. Oh.
Yeah, it sounded like you was tired of my shit.
No, I was just sleepy. I didn't really get no sleep yesterday. Like
Mm.
I did, but I didn't. I went from beanbag to bed, bed to beanbag. But yeah. But after this, I'm gonna call you after I take a nap.
All right, baby, I got you. This has been
Make sure you guys
another
follow us on Twitter. Vern's Twitter is,
Burn Petty underscore OTR.
and mine or the podcast Twitter is Petty OTR Podcast. Sorry about the outside noise. I do live in the hood. But yeah,
Indeed.
so make sure y'all follow us. Hopefully y'all all caught up. I believe this may be our 25th episode. I'm not sure. I have to check. But if so, that would be conclusion of, or we can do one more to be the conclusion because I think this is it. And we should have a finale one.
Mm-hmm. We should. We
Hmm.
should.
And then I guess we'll be on to season. Well, technically it's season two, but I mean season three, but kind of season two because We did season 2 ultimately for Petty on the Rocks podcast side B, and now
Mm-hmm.
side A. So I don't know. I don't know. Until next time on Dragon Ball Z.
This has been another extremely lovely episode of Petty on the Rocks. Whole
Mm,
lot of gang, gang, gang shit.
gang gang.
Yeah.